Hey everybody, what's up? This is Randy, and I've got a new LP that I'm starting today. Today is Tuesday, June 7th, 2016, 3:09 p.m., and I'm going to be playing a game that just came out today in North America, Atelier Sophie, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Book. As you can see from the background here, there are a ridiculous amount of these games. What we're seeing is actually every protagonist from all of the Atelier games. I think Atelier Sophie is the 17th one, but there have been a bunch of remasterings, and I think one of these games was ported over to the 3DS, and it's a gigantic series that I've never played before. Before I get into the game, though, I just wanted to show you this quick theme that I got for free. I guess because I pre-ordered the game. I also got some DLC, some little tiny DLC things, but so this is how the theme looks. I'm probably not going to use it because it's kind of hard to read stuff in the background. It looks really nice though. I kind of wish the background were darker so I could read stuff more easily, but that's fine. So let's get into this. I have never played any of these Atelier games. I've known about them for a while, for years. Whenever I would see one of these games on sale on the PS3 or whenever a new one would release, and it seems like one comes out every year or so, which is insane to me, I have always looked at it, and I've always watched the trailer, and I've always thought it looked really, really good. But whenever I would watch gameplay of it, I don't want to see this intro cutscene because I think it might have spoilers. I don't trust that it doesn't. But anyway, so this is the art style of the game. It looks fucking really good. Really fucking good. But yeah, I've always wanted to get into this series, but whenever I would watch any gameplay of it, I would just think that I always thought that it just kind of looked boring in a lot of parts. But I've recently watched some more gameplay of it, and I've kind of just to get an idea of what kind of a game this is and how it plays. And I think I'm gonna like this one. I'm either gonna love it or I'm gonna hate it. It seems like that's the kind of game it is. I usually have pretty good judgment about that, so hopefully I'm not going to totally hate it. But again, I have never played any of these, so let me just really quickly, just before actually starting this recording, I actually spent a couple of hours mixing this all perfectly, so unless something goes horribly wrong somehow, and I don't know how it would, but unless something changes at some point in this game, all of this should be pretty much perfectly balanced, exactly where I want it. I spent a couple of hours making sure that the commentary track was balanced with all this. I wish fucking every game had a separate slider for the voice. I'm also playing Valkyria Chronicles Remastered right now for PS4, and it doesn't have that, and it's annoying because while I'm editing videos, the dialogue, character dialogue in the game is a lot quieter than everything else. So whenever there's character dialogue, I have to manually increase the volume, and that's kind of annoying. But with how I've set all of this right now, I spent a couple of hours doing this. This should be perfect. I'm going to be playing the game on hard, which might be really stupid since I've never played any of these games. I'm not new to video games at all, so I'm kind of confident that I can do this. We'll see. And I'm gonna keep this on English. I know that there's a ton of dialogue in this game. There's a ridiculous amount of talking that goes on, and I think all of the dialogue, or almost all of it, I think from what I can gather, is voiced in Japanese. It seems like most of it is voiced in English. I just to kind of mess with the audio levels and stuff before recording this, I just kind of quickly checked out the first 10 minutes of the game in Japanese and in English, and I did notice one little tiny section of dialogue that wasn't voiced in English but was voiced in Japanese. So I'm gonna do this in English because I don't want to read every single thing that is spoken in this game, because that's a ton of reading, and I'll lose my voice. But anyway, the English dubs seem pretty good from the little that I've seen of this game. The little bit I've seen of these games in general, the English dubbing seems to be really, really good, which is shocking to me because I know that this game I think was localized and I think published by NIS America, who they do like all of the. I know I'm totally just not even playing the game right now, but just quickly, I just wanted to get through this really fast. I know that this NIS America does like all of the Disgaea series, and they do a bunch of other. They do like the I think Hyper Dimension Neptunia, and a bunch of other JRPGs and J games. They do a lot of J games. I cannot stand anything that NIS America localizes except for this series for some reason. For some weird reason, for the little bit I've seen on YouTube, all of this entire series seems really, really well done. Everything else that I've seen, and I haven't seen everything, but everything else that I have seen that NIS America has done is horrifically annoying to me. Almost everything. Like I could not bring myself to play like the Hyper Dimension Neptunia series. I own another game for PS3. Let me just get into this right now. Called Trinity Universe.
Break time's over.
For PS3, and I tried playing it for like an hour, and the dialogue annoyed the shit out of me, and I just quit. I still have the game. I'm looking at it right now, and it's not a game that I'm ever gonna play again, ever. So yeah, I don't know why, but I like anything that Prinny character is in.
Now back to work.
That penguin that calls everyone dude, like that is just not. That's not hilarious to me. That's just really annoying. Maybe I'm just an old man. I don't know. I'm only 26. It's not meant to appeal to me. I don't know, but it's really, really annoying.
I need to put in the uni ball and then add the uni after boiling it for a little while.
But this is really good.
Yeah, this is going well. Now I just have to mix it a little
and it's adorable. Look at this.
Huh? This is weird. What's with this color? Oh, it stinks. Oh no, wait.
I love the art style in this game. Like everything is really bright and colorful, but it's not too bright. Like it looks really good. I love the art style in this game.
This is Kirchen Bell, a small town brimming with greenery and the sounds of church bells. A certain girl lives alone in this town.
And who is that girl?
Her name is Sophie.
Uh-huh.
Here, she runs an atelier, using the alchemy she learned from her late grandmother.
Okay, so the atelier, that's the way they pronounce it in this game. I'm almost positive that word is actually French, and it's supposed to be pronounced atelier, and that's how I have been pronouncing it up until now. I think the more common pronunciation of that word is like atelier. I think that's how most people pronounce it, atelier. So that's the way I'm going to be saying it. Atelier just sounds ridiculous. There's an E after the T, so I'm going to be saying atelier. So I'm not the only one on Earth pronouncing it correctly. Atelier, or what was it? Atelier? No. Is that how I pronounced it? I forgot already. But yeah, I'm going to be pronouncing it atelier just so that I am conforming with the rest of you who are probably saying it that way also. Atelier.
Although she still has quite a lot of room for improvement.
Messed up again. At this rate, I'll never be as good as Grandma was.
And another thing, I don't know a ton about this series, but one thing that I've noticed, at least in the Rorona, or not the Rorona, the Arland, like, arc, is that, like, the previous, like, protagonists from, like, the previous games show up in later ones. I don't know if that's a thing that's happening here. I don't know if her quote-unquote grandma is, like, a protagonist from a previous game. I have no idea.
Only there was a way to suddenly get really good at alchemy. Then I could make amazing medicine and stuff, and everyone in town would rely on me.
Ah.
I wouldn't have any problems if that was the case. Guess I should clean up.
Yeah, I really like the dialogue in this game so far. I've only played like
Oh, yes! It's open!
like 20 minutes of it, and I skipped almost all of the dialogue because I didn't want to spoil it for myself, but I really like the little that I've heard so far. It's very, very well done. And those are enormous. Monika Elmenreich or Elmenrick? Monika. Alright, she's Monika.
Hello, Sophie. What's that smell?
I messed up again. More importantly, why are you here, Monika? Do you need something?
Yes. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
Yeah, this English dub is really good. Like, if there's anybody out there who doesn't like this, then just don't watch my videos, because you suck.
Huh.
These are really good.
For you to have a request. What do you need?
I just met with Meister Horst. He was asking for some Berg medicine, but I've gone to every shop and I can't find it anywhere. So I thought you might know something. You know, you're kind of an alchemist, right? That's why I'm asking.
I'm not kind of one. Berg medicine, huh? I've never tried making that. I saw Grandma making it before, so I should be able to make it too.
It's a request I decided to accept. You don't have to force yourself if it'll be difficult.
No, we got this, Monika.
No, it's fine. I can't just ignore someone in need. Leave it all to me. Oh, but I'm still not confident about it, so I should look for Grandma's book.
Okay. And here's another thing that I've noticed about this series. A thing, like a thematic theme that seems to be like in all of these games, from what I can tell, and well, I've only really seen very much, and well, I've only seen a little bit of the Arland series, and every protagonist seems to be this like slightly inept, clumsy moe little Japanese girl. That seems to be a thing. I don't really get that impression immediately from Sophie, but that was I've seen a little bit of Tottori, and that is absolutely a thing in that game. So right here, quickly, this is the bit of dialogue that is voiced in Japanese. And as you can see, her mouth is moving, but there's no spoken dialogue. So I guess this is the kind of thing that I've just got to read. Oh, these are Grandma's snack recipes. Waffles and financiers. Financiers? Ooh, I'm getting hungry just looking through this. Sophie? Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. This was the wrong book. Can you take this a bit more seriously? Yeah, so that I would like some dialogue there. I would like to not have to read all of that, but it's better than reading everything, because it's what I want to do with this LP is what I would like is for people watching this to not have to like read everything, because I know when I watch some LPs, like, I don't stare at the screen. I'm usually watching it on my second monitor while I'm doing something else on my main one. So I like having English dubs when I possibly can, or I like having the person doing the LP reading it so that I don't have to like pay attention to that. So that's why I'm doing it in English. I would really like full voices though, full voice acting. Where the books? Where are the books? I know where I'm supposed to go, but I think there's another thing I can interact with, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe I'm. Oh, here we go. Puni level pastry making. Nope. How to remove. Something's happening outside. How to remove tough stains. Not this either. Monika, I can't find it. That's because you don't keep this place organized. I'll help you clean up again on another day. Just keep looking. So this looks like a book that's important. What is this thing?
I can't find it. Wait. What's this book?
What's wrong?
It's just that there's a book here that I don't recognize.
It has a very elegant binding. I wonder what's inside.
Let's take a look. I see. Ah, this is a reference book for alchemy, but only the beginning is. the rest of it is all blank pages. Maybe Grandma was writing
I
it.
really want to know who her grandma is.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, Monika, after looking at this, I suddenly remembered.
Huh? Remembered what?
How to make the Berg medicine. The thing you were asking about.
Really? You think you can make it?
Of course. I have enough materials so I can mix it up real quick now.
Yeah, she seems like more confident than the other, well, the three protagonists of the Arlen series. Or at the very least, Totori, because that's really the only one I've watched very much of.
Yes, please do so. Just be careful not to make another mistake, okay?
I'll be fine. Just leave it to me.
And by very much, I mean like maybe 20 minutes. Okay, accessing this desk allows you to save and load the game. You can set the time to whenever you like by sleeping in the bed. If you return to the atelier late at night, you will automatically rest until morning. Okay. So, before I do this and like trigger a bunch more dialogue, let me quickly kind of explain my understanding of what this series is, or what the later games in this series are. Time management is apparently a really big deal in this game, and like from what I understand, like pretty much everything you do takes time, and you have a limited amount of time. It's kind of like Harvest Moon, if you're familiar with that series, where like you have basically like a year or 3 years or whatever to like get your farm up to some standards and get a bunch of chickens and cows and stuff. So I've got to basically do a lot of stuff in some predetermined amount of time, and I'm gonna have to try to be like really efficient about things, about how I manage my time in this game. I think if this game is like the Arland series, then that's a thing I've got to do. I'm pretty sure that's a thing pretty much for almost all of the games in the Atelier series, I think. Alright, so I've got to...
Alright, time to try making it.
I got to make some stuff.
Good luck, Sophie.
Leave it to me.
Um,
Okay, what should I make?
Synthesize items. You first select one of the recipes that you have learned. Synthesis requires you to have the designated items. You can check which recipes you can make by looking at the circle, triangle, and X symbols on the left. Circle means you can synthesize now. Triangle means you can synthesize after making materials. Okay. X means you don't have enough materials. Okay, so basically you make some materials in this game, I guess. So if I have everything I need to make something, I'm going to see a circle. If I just need to make some materials, then I'm going to see a triangle. And if I just don't have enough, then I'm going to see an X. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Use this key as a quick reference to see which recipes you can make. Okay, so there's a circle so I can make this Berg medicine. Oh my god, there's a bunch of tabs here.
What materials should I use?
After choosing the recipe, you will select the materials. Some material requirements are specific items, but they can also be categories of items like water. When a category is designated, you can freely select any item you want from that category. However, each item also has a different category value, which represents its affinity with the Jesus Christ. Let me read this again. Each item also has a different category value that represents its affinity with the category. The category value is displayed in the item icon's lower right as a number. The number's color represents the item's color. So is it that 10 that we're seeing in for that herb thing? You can press square to swap the item information to check the item's category and category values all at once. Plant 10. I thought that was quantity. I thought that meant I had... Well, no. Yeah, I thought that meant that I had like 10 of these things. I thought... Apparently not. Okay. Alrighty. Use count 5. Pressing X to select an item will place a check mark over the item icon. The window on the right displays quality, effect, value, size, and use count. quality. Okay, quality's pretty self-explanatory. So apparently in this game, like all the materials that you get have like grades of quality. So the things that you synthesize, the quality of those things depend on the quality of the ingredients that you use, I'm guessing. So this is kind of shitty quality, degraded. Use count is 5. I don't know what that means exactly. Does that mean that I can use this 5 times? I think that's what that means. I'm going to guess that's what that means. HP recovery, so it's 10 out of 50. So that's how much HP you'll recover using this, I guess. I'm trying to just figure out all this stuff right now so I'm not confused later on. Quality, oh, right, okay. Average quality of selected materials. Average quality, okay, of all the materials that you have. Effect value. Okay, so basically, of all the materials that you use to create something, it averages the quality, and that average is the quality of whatever it is you create. Okay. Effect value, total value of materials. Effect value, total value of materials. Okay, I'll have to figure out what that means later on. Size, average size of selected materials. Use count can increase up to 3 times as size grows to certain points. Okay then. Okay, so I think this will mean, well, does that mean I recover 20 HP? Is that what I'm seeing? I don't know what that red thing is. And I've got, yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't actually have 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure I don't have like 100 like waters that I can use to like craft stuff. I think I only have 5, and each of these has like a value of 20. I think that's what that means.
Is this really okay?
After choosing all the materials, you will start synthesis. Select synthesize to start. Yes, that is okay.
I'll finish it now.
Oh my god.
Done.
Berg medicine. Some type of whipped cream thing. HP recovery extra small. Count 5. Okay. So I can use that 5 times. Okay. Medicine 10. Equipable. Equipable. I have to equip that? I can't just use it? Okay. Okay. What is this screen? Berg medicine. Okay. So wait a minute. Is this just like I learned a new recipe and here it is? I'm gonna guess that's what that is.
Alright, done! Monika, it's ready!
That's amazing. It really is Berg medicine.
She had very little faith in Sophie.
Thank you, Sophie. You really helped me out.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
Kind of sad that her friend just didn't believe in her at all.
Right. Anyway, I'll take this over to Meister Horst now.
Meister, not Mister.
Hey, Monika. Do you mind if I go along?
Huh? I don't mind.
I'm the one who made this medicine. If it turned out to be no good, it would mean trouble.
Trouble.
I
We've got
think
trouble.
It's fine, but, well, it couldn't hurt. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, just a minute. I should write the recipe into the reference book while it's still fresh in my mind.
Uh-huh. How prudent of you, Sophie.
Sorry for the wait, Monika. Anyway, let's go see Meister Horst.
She's so nice. Everyone's so friendly in this game. Oh my god. What a mysterious book that is already. I wonder what's going to happen with it. Okay, so I should mention that I'm going to be pointing out a whole lot of things in like the dialogue and in the story. I spent a lot of time writing. I've written a bunch of dialogue for a game that I worked on a long time ago. And I'm currently writing dialogue and the story. And I'm designing another game right now. So I'm very interested in writing. Pretty much in all of my LPs, I spent a lot of time like picking apart like writing and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not gonna like really interrupt cutscenes like a ton. I'm gonna try not to do that a lot, but occasionally I will. I also curse a lot. I curse a lot in my LPs, so if you're a little kid watching this right now, probably shouldn't watch my videos. I don't want you getting yelled at by your mom and dad. I don't want to be responsible for any of that shit.
Ah, you two. Do you need anything?
Meister Horst, I brought the Berg medicine you requested.
Oh, thank you very much for bringing it so quickly, Monika.
Well, actually, Sophie made it. I couldn't find any Berg medicine myself.
Sophie, you made this?
Yes. Is there something wrong with it?
Not at all. In fact, it's quite rare to see Berg medicine as fine as this. It seems your skills with alchemy are improving quite a bit, Sophie.
Ah.
You two have been very helpful. Here's your payment.
Yay, money. Coal. So that's apparently what the currency in this game is called. Okay.
Wow, thank you so much, Meister Horst.
I didn't really do anything. I can't accept this.
No, no. I'm the one who made such a sudden request. Think of it as a payment for your time. I insist.
Very well. I'll accept it gratefully.
Uh-huh.
Thank you too, Sophie.
Those are some outrageous breast physics. And that's a thing in, like, most games that I've seen recently. I noticed it in fucking Valkyria Chronicles, and it's just a very Japanese thing. They're heaving. Look at them. They're moving independently of the rest of the character model. They're alive. They have a mind of their own. It's very strange.
If you're ever troubled by anything, just ask. I'll do whatever I can to help. Anyway, I'll get going now. Have a good day, Meister Horst. Sophie?
Yeah, pretty impressed with the
Yes.
dialogue
Have a good day.
so far. Very, very. This is some very good voice acting. Like, I know a lot of people like shit on like English dubs. I don't.
I worked hard today. Huh?
I like, for the most part, I don't mind the English dubs. I know a lot of people like who watch anime. They're like, oh my god, it's not the way it was originally intended. It's not the like. For the most part, I'm totally fine with it. Most of the anime that I've watched, and I don't watch a ton of anime, but most of this stuff that I have watched is pretty well done. I hated like the dubbing in like anime like Naruto. I would watch that in Japanese. I just don't. I don't like dumb little like catchphrases and stuff like that. That irritates me. But yeah, this is very, very good, which again is very surprising to me because I didn't expect to really like something that NIS America was involved with. But alas. So
What? That book is floating? I didn't think books could do that.
You just got home, and you're already so loud.
Oh, sorry. Wait, what? Did the book just talk?
Yes, I talked.
What? The book is talking?
Please just calm down. People are able to talk. It's not strange for a book to talk too.
Huh? I don't think that's how it works. So you're that reference book from earlier, right? The one I wrote in?
that mysterious reference book.
Yes, I'm Plachta.
Plachta. That's gotta mean something in maybe like Latin or something. That sounds like a Latin thing. Probably. Maybe. Plachta. The floating, wavering book thing.
Oh, you have a name. I'm Sophie.
Sophie, I shall remember that.
So this book just kind of appeared out of nowhere, according to the earlier cutscene. Like, Sophie apparently had never seen this before, it just appeared. So what's
Miss
going on?
Plachta?
What's going on with this book?
Just call me Plachta.
Okay. Plachta? What exactly are you?
A book. It's true that
Oh.
I'm different from an ordinary
I
book.
double tapped
That's
X there.
because
Whoops.
That's strange. I can't remember. What exactly am I?
I'm very afraid of pressing other buttons right now. Circle? Okay.
That's what I want to know.
What I was trying to do just now was trying to like bring up like a list of previous dialogue in the cutscene, but I've pressed every button timidly, and apparently that's not a thing you can do in this game. That's usually a thing you can do in visual novels. Not that this is a visual novel, but there's a lot of dialogue in this game. Okay.
Wait, Plachta, do you not have any memories?
It seems so. I can remember that I'm related to alchemy, though.
Alchemy? Then I might be able to help. I'm actually an alchemist.
Yes, I know. A novice alchemist who doesn't even know how to produce Berg medicine.
But I did produce Berg medicine.
Oh, so you saw that. But I can make it now.
Even a child could make that if they studied a little bit.
But Meister Horst praised me for it, saying it was really well made.
Actually, the quality was pretty bad.
From my point of view, it didn't appear particularly excellent in any way.
Oh. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm terrible at alchemy. I make lots of mistakes, and I can't make lots of things.
That's because we're level 1. That's because we're like 20 minutes into this LP. We gotta level up more. Don't worry, Sophie.
I can't help the people around town like my grandma was able to.
Yeah, this is a common thing, I think. This is basically something every single protagonist would be saying at the beginning of the game, I think.
Do you wish to become better?
Basically.
Huh? I'm asking you if you wish to become better at alchemy.
Of course I do. I would if I could.
Aw.
There is a device
Low self-esteem.
called the Cauldron of Knowledge. It allows anyone to use the power of alchemy.
What? A device called the Cauldron of Knowledge. It allows anyone to use the power of alchemy. But she can already use the power of alchemy.
With that, you would be able to make free use of alchemy, as you so desire.
What does that mean?
There's an amazing device like that? I want it! Where can I find it?
The Cauldron of Knowledge is... Oh, this is strange.
Does she not remember?
Oh no, don't tell me. Plachta, you forgot where the cauldron is?
It seems so.
What? Are you serious? That's terrible. I got my hopes up only to crush them.
I am very sorry, but I can't remember at all. As compensation, I can teach you alchemy myself. I may have
okay.
lost my memories, but I'm confident that my knowledge of alchemy exceeds yours.
You do seem pretty smart. And you probably do know more about alchemy than me.
Yeah, a book about alchemy probably would know more about alchemy than a girl who's not very good at alchemy. Probably.
If you'll teach me, I'll gladly accept.
Very well. We'll be working together starting now, Sophie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I look forward to it, Plachta.
So here's our... well, here's an intro anime cutscene. A17, so Atelier 17. So I guess this is the 17th, like, main game in this series, I suppose. I've heard a lot of the music. Well, I've heard I would say not a lot. Okay. Well, since there are so many games, there's a ridiculous amount of soundtracks for this game. I've heard a good amount of it, and the music in this series is actually what, like, was the final straw that just kind of made me just cave in and buy this game. Like, I've always liked the way it looked, and I've always been interested in it, but I heard a song from Atelier Rorona, and I, like, just needed to just hear the rest of the music. Like, I listened to a lot of music from, like, the newer Atelier games, and it friggin' blew my mind out of my skull. And Atelier Aisha's soundtrack is goddamned amazing. I've been listening to that for a few days now, and I oh my god, it is so good. I haven't heard much of this game's soundtrack. I kind of wanted to leave that fresh I've heard like one song kind of a lot, but not much else because I don't really know. Since I'm recording this, I kind of want to like keep that a thing. Like when I hear it, I'll be like, oh my god, it's amazing.